Dean Weber, I am honored to announce that members of the graduating class, the faculty and staff of Chapman University, and representation from the Board of Trustees and Administration are now present. All are gathered here for the commencement of the School of Communication at Chapman University.
Thank you, Dr. LaBelle, and welcome to you all. Please stand and face the flag as we listen to the national anthem, and remain standing for the invocation that will be offered by Reverend Jack Veach, Director of Church Relations and University Chaplain.
If you will please remain standing and center yourself in gratitude with me. We give thanks for those who connect us. May they speak clearly and listen deeply. We give those who speak out our thanks, and may they do so with courage and with truth. We give thanks for those who craft communications and make statements. May their words lead to deeper understanding. And we give thanks for this graduating class of communicators. May their work honor the complexity and necessity of effective communication in these times. May it be fresh and exciting. May it be clear and concise. May it help us to build bridges. And may it consider all the ways in which we learn and understand the world around us. May they find meaning and purpose as they impart meaning and purpose. And may this celebration be joyous in acknowledgement of their hard work and accomplishment. May it be so. You may be seated.
I'm going to switch my glasses around. Family, friends, and most importantly, graduates, thank you all for being here today. These students and I that I have the privilege to stand with entered the School of Communication to learn how to express, persuade, connect, and create. But hopefully over the years that we've all been together, they've discovered that communication isn't just about speaking or writing. It's about listening, understanding, and amplifying the voices that deserve to be heard. In a world full of noise that serves to distract, we hope to train our students to be the signal for others to follow. We've studied how to cut through the clutter, tell the truth, and craft the messages that matter. Whether it's in the organizational setting, media, or campaign design, we seek to build the tools to shape narratives that influence, inform, and inspire others. But let's be honest. Hopefully, what our students have learned along with us is that communication isn't just a profession. And if nothing else, these past few years have taught us that communication is actually a great power. It's a power that comes with responsibility. The responsibility to be ethical, to stay curious, and to never stop learning. So as you all step forward into your careers in agencies, studios, or boardrooms, remember the lessons that we've learned here. Use your voices with purpose, your platforms with integrity, because the world needs communicators who don't just talk, but who lead, who listen, and who care. Lead, listen, and care. This is my 9th year here at Chapman University, and during that time, I've served in a variety of roles as a faculty member, director of our master's and PhD programs, and now I have the great honor of serving as the head of the School of Communication. About 2 weeks ago, I was with a smaller group of our grads during our senior send-off event, and I expressed to them how special this graduating class is to me and the rest of the faculty and staff of our little family that we call a school. Parents and friends listening to me right now, you might think that it is cliche and we say this at every graduation ceremony, but I promise you that I don't. This graduating class and the young men and women that it is comprised of have had a huge impact on this school and this university as a whole. They've served as unbelievable strategic partners as we have navigated challenges and met opportunities head on. The faculty and staff of the School of Communication could not have been nearly as successful piloting these waters during this past year without the partnership of our amazing students. What I would like to do right now is I want to take one moment just to recognize some of our students, and I would like to ask the students of our amazing Student Advisory Board, some of which are here today as graduates and 1 or 2 might be in the audience, to stand and be recognized for their amazing work this year. These students have the undying appreciation of the faculty and staff of our school. Please stand and be recognized by all of us. As we celebrate all of our accomplishments, I would like to take a moment to remember Tyler Sheets, a strategic and corporate communication major who tragically passed away during his sophomore year. Tyler was a talented writer who was known to be thoughtful and kind. While he may not be physically present with us here today, I want to recognize and honor the mark that he made on everyone that he encountered. His family is here with us today and will be accepting his degree on his behalf later during the ceremony. Now I would like to say thank you to the entire 2025 graduating class for caring, for listening, and for serving as leaders during these times. While we're discussing members of our School of Communication family that serve as leaders, I would like to introduce the alum that has been chosen as this year's keynote speaker. Kyle Watnall is a 2019 magna cum laude graduate of Chapman University, where he earned dual BA degrees in Strategic and Corporate Communication and Spanish. While at Chapman, he was a member of the men's soccer team and the 2016 SIAC All-Academic Team. He also served as Vice President of Improv Inc., Chapman's improv comedy troupe, Director of Scholarship for Phi Gamma Delta, and was inducted into Sigma Delta Pi, the National Collegiate Hispanic Honor Society. Fluent in Spanish, Kyle worked as a language instructor at a Montessori school in Orange and held a talent internship with late-night talk show Conan, all during his undergraduate years here at Chapman. Kyle began his career in sport public relations and marketing, representing high-profile clients, including the NFL, PGA Tour, Showtime, Caesars Sportsbook, World Team Tennis, and MGM Resorts International. Today, he serves as Senior Marketing Manager of Athletic and Public Relations at Selkirk Sport, a global leader in the fast-growing sport of pickleball, where he oversees brand communications, athlete partnerships, and sponsorship strategy. In addition to his marketing role, Kyle competes internationally as a professional pickleball player and has achieved a top 50 world ranking in men's doubles. As someone who exemplifies the power of interdisciplinary communication in a passion-driven career, Kyle brings a dynamic perspective to our event here today. And with that, we're thrilled to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Kyle Watnall.
How are we doing, School of Communication? How are we feeling? Hello, everyone. Thank you to very much Dean Weber for the warm introduction. It is great to be back here at Chapman today with you all. When I first got the call to be your keynote speaker, I thought this must be a mistake. I double-checked the email. It was real. It wasn't a phishing scam. And I texted my college group chat, and the response was basically, wait, they know you play pickleball, right? It's definitely one of those how did I get here moments. But then it clicked. I look back at my career thus far, and it's full of those types of moments. I was once managing the green room at Conan O'Brien's talk show when DJ Khaled asked me where his popcorn was that I definitely didn't have for him. How did I get there? A little while later, I found myself wrestling a mixed martial arts fighter to help him cut weight before his big fight when I've never thrown a punch before in my own life. How did I get there? Later, I found myself showing off the Vince Lombardi Trophy at Super Bowl week during a live TV interview that I conducted completely in Spanish at 3 a.m. local time. How did I get there? Last year, I found myself signing pickleball paddles for a crowd in Vietnam when I didn't even know what my own pickleball autograph looked like. How did I get there? But looking back, I know how I got there. It all started here at Chapman. When I look back at my career experience thus far and to my time at Chapman, there are parallels every single step of the way. My experiences from the School of Communication gave me the confidence to navigate those types of moments. And I know it will do the same for you as you all head out to pursue your own careers. Out of the toolbox that this university equipped me with, the three most important skills are the ability to write persuasively under pressure, the accountability to manage teams and clients, and the composure to navigate complicated messaging without panicking. Strategic communication really is the cheat code of the professional world, and you've been practicing it the past 4 years, both in and out of the classroom. Everyone is equipped to say the right things when things are going according to plan, but strategic communicators don't just say. They make people feel. And they do it not just when things are status quo, they do it when the chaos strikes, the script is broken, and things need to be brought back on track. Here are some real examples from my career. I've controlled the narrative around safety when a barrier breaks or a player twists an ankle. I've known which media member to hand the microphone to next at a press conference after a series of negative questions. I've adjusted paddle marketing strategy when inventories are low and import tariffs are high. When you're in a tough moment, it's a perfect time for your inner critic to say, shoot, I don't know if I can do this. But luckily for me and for you, communication is now in your DNA. All you have to do is unlock it. You've already learned to work in a team, pivot when plans fall through, and be persuasive in your messaging. You've also sharpened your strategic communication skills outside of the classroom here at Chapman. For me, that looked like stretching my Panther bucks and getting generous portion sizes at Qdoba because I remembered everyone's name that worked there. It looked like setting appropriate availability expectations to my improv comedy teammates, my soccer coach, or my fraternity brothers when I was trying to balance all three at once. It looked like calmly explaining to the City of Orange neighbors that having 3 people in my backyard at 7 p.m. on a Friday wasn't a justified means to call in a noise complaint. It's about conflict resolution, emotional regulation, and the balancing of responsibilities. Your examples might look slightly different, but the point is you've been there. You've had this practice, and Chapman is an excellent simulation for the coming years of your life. You're way more ready than you think. The only big difference between Chapman and the real world is that the grass is not nearly as green and clean cut as it is here. It's actually so impressive. Shout out to the grounds crew. So here's the deal, Chaptown. Here's how you get in the mindset of being comfortable in the uncomfortable. Here's how you handle those how did I get here moments. First, say yes to things you're not 100% sure about. It will often lead you to places in your career you could have never imagined, and often it will open the next door. I said yes to working with athletes even though I'd never negotiated a sponsorship deal. I said yes to podcast hosting and product launches even though I'd never done it before. I said yes to professional pickleball tournaments and working for startups even though it felt risky and unconventional. I said yes to speaking to you all today even though seeing Pizza Press in person gave me some serious food poisoning flashbacks. Blaze Pizza's where it's at. Thank you. Second, network, but actually care. Don't just collect business cards or LinkedIn connections. The School of Communication taught you to understand people. Use that, ask good questions, follow up with intention. And lastly, and most importantly, advocate for yourself. And let's be honest, nobody's going to advocate for you like you can. There will be moments of mentorship and kindness from others, but never enough of them to allow you to coast. On my first PR assignment, my client was a fellow SCC alumni working for MGM Resorts. Shout out to Allison Wadman. I've had great mentors, honest bosses, and reliable teammates. But most of the time, my manager has 97 unread emails, everyone's calendar's booked up with calls, and thumbs up emojis are the most common kind of feedback in a fast-moving industry like the sports world. So with that, Be your own hype team. Be your own agent. Be the person who shows up and says, I've got the skills, I've got the receipts, let's talk. That's not arrogance, that's communication. And lucky for you, you all majored in it. So if one thing from this speech registers through the beers you drank at Paul's this morning, let it be that. Advocate for yourself. You're not just communication majors, you're crisis managers, relationship builders, storytellers. The world needs people who can make meaning out of chaos. And lucky for them, the class of 2025 just graduated. So, how did I get here again? That's right. Thank you for the opportunity, and congratulations to the Chapman School of Communication class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. Now it is my privilege to introduce the Acting Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Chapman University, Dr. Glenn Pfeiffer.
Thank you, Dean Weber. I have a really nice job to do here today. I'm pleased to confer on these distinguished graduates the Chapman degrees they have worked so hard to earn. While your time here as a Chapman student has concluded, you're now beginning a new journey, equipped with world-class education, experiences, connections, and lifelong friendships. You truly have the power to define your course from this moment forward. Many of you are the first in your family to earn a university degree. Some of you have earned distinguished honors. All have the significant achievement of earning a Chapman degree. I congratulate each of you, as I do everyone who supported you along the way. And I look forward to watching you succeed as your desire to make an impact drives your future achievements. No matter where you go, you can take all that you have experienced and learned with you. We hope that you will return often to reconnect with us as members of the Chapman family. You're always welcome here. And while I want to show appreciation to all those who have helped make this moment possible, I also think we ought to recognize those who did their best to make this improbable, and that's your faculty. So would the faculty please stand for a round of applause. We shall now proceed with the presentation of candidates for degrees. Each candidate has been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees to receive the degree listed in their program and on their diploma, subject, of course, to the completion of all requirements. Will the candidates from the School of Communication please step forward?
What does it mean to be a Chapman graduate? You are now part of a global community that is over 50,000 members strong. Chapman alumni are industry leaders, innovators, and world changers who rise to new challenges and opportunities to make an impact. Our alumni are ethical global citizens who are committed to serving the greater good, who look out for fellow alumni, cheer each other on, and when opportunities come along, always think Chapman first. As part of the Chapman alumni community, you'll stay in touch with the people who matter to you, like your former classmates and the faculty who guided your education. And you'll also expand your horizons through the Panther Network as you connect with fellow alumni across the globe. It's much more than a network. These are powerful connections that last a lifetime. Together, you play a vital role at Chapman, both on and off campus. From volunteerism and mentorship to attending events and recruiting future Panthers, alumni are the ambassadors of the Chapman experience who inspire each other and the next generation of the Chapman family. Wherever you go, wherever life leads you, you can count on the support of your Chapman alumni community, because once a Panther, always a Panther.
Christine Augulis, Kevin Sheets, and Tristan Sheets. receiving the degree posthumously on behalf of their son and brother, Tyler Nolan Sheets. The Doctor of Philosophy, or PhD, is the highest academic degree that can be earned within the Academy and represents a rigorous and extensive program resulting in breadth and depth of knowledge and expertise in a discipline. The School of Communication is very proud to invite our candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy to the stage. Each PhD candidate will come forward with their dissertation chair or co-chairs for the hooding. Please refer to your bulletin for the title of each graduate's dissertation. Kelly Kathleen Anthony. Lauren D. Pick. Sarah Eileen Downey. Janella Imabong Ashat. April Ise Batson Bright. And now, Bachelor of Arts, Penelope Sophie Klein. Cassandra Nicole Pinkney. Lillian Virginia Del Chiaro. Sydney Mahorden. Avery Sophia Grant. Kaya Lynn Davis Goddard. Madison Alexa Jurasic. David Alexander Prue. Kendrick Jack James Griffith. William Noah Meyer. Lily Rasmussen. Nicole Minwei Fong. Brianna Rose Boyd. Mia Joelle Sanders. Ingrid Ann Ross. Samantha Lee Martin. Mia Elizabeth Armstrong. Emma Rose Main. Bella Campbell Bernhardt. Amanda Helen Dornsife. Chloe Joyce Liebert. Jackson Walker Kelm. Melissa Aceves. Moira Danella Rojas Chua. Ethan Wesson. Joey Birch. Samantha Renee Daniels. Hannah Margaret Torres. Faith Audrey Ackley. Ella Kate Patnode. Hannah Isabel Rhodes. Anna Elena Di Pasquale. Abigail Vaughn Cohen. Avery Grace Austin. Carly Savannah O'Loughlin. Emily Haun Nguyen. Nicole Annalise Medina. Carolina Helena Pojanowski. Nadia Sofia Ruud. Natalie Rose Teeter. Maya Alexandra Ginsberg. Abby Christine Ward. Rachel Leanne DiLaurenti. Lourdes Duque. Sylvie Bastardo. Allison Lee Angus. Carly Arabalo. Melanie Grace Scambray. Caroline Maltz. Serena Herring Park. Rebecca Ann Wilkinson. Gunesh Lori Denktash. Sophia Stephanie Movsisian. Sarah Jessica Silverman. Connor Frenzel. Aiden Thornton. Jesse Leo Cohn. James Addis. Harris Benjamin Weiskopf. Mia Michelle Barbary. Sahar Elgamil. Jordan Miller Lula. Aline Rose Pampanella. Parker Anthony Woods. Aaliyah Stacy Hankins. Audrey Shin. Nicole Cassidy Marsh. Desiree Ragasa. Kaylee Rose Schumann. Aaliyah Mariko Hagi. Lauren Ray Healani Kalama. Allison Jane Kramer. Miranda Elizabeth Wood. Stephanie Alexandra Hernandez Gonzalez. Natalie Rivas. Kajol Reddy. Nevaeh Bakani Matias. Victoria Elena Asensio. Shanna Shuckman. Lauren Elizabeth Morrow. Sierra Francesca Rhodes. Brooke Lauren Berry. Angela Sophia Cox Para. Charles Andrew Harvigo. Rachel Elizabeth Schofield. Alexa May Cole. Tamara Noor Dardari. Shira Miriam Tamler. Grace Elizabeth Quacha. Lily Anna Goldklang. Megan Blair LaSala. Bianca Victoria Bayer. Laura Elizabeth Christensen. Emily Melissa Kinney. Mackenzie Lorraine Stanton. Riley Irene Knapp. Brianna Lynn Jones. Phoebe Berndorf LeBeau. Cassidy Grace Doyle. Jasmine Sarai Rodriguez. Toby Jean Shapiro. Samantha Allen Rubnitz. Michael Garrett Hogan. Dylan Victor Santana. Noah Yunshik Chang. Gavin Wong. Ryan Jacobson. Christian Alec Douglas. Brett Michael Shade. Savannah Suzanne Vant. Josephine Marie James. Alexander Kukoros. Kayla Danielle Mafood. Kiara Nicole Merrow. Avery Lauren Fardad. Malaya Licata Solas. Karthik Satya Davuluri. Cordelia Parker McKenna. Alex Joaquin Ritter. Ryan Michael Mandachak. Sammy Baloch. Chelsea Sky Asha. Jacob Andrew Brewster. Jeffrey Owen Klausman. Troy Matthew Kennedy. Charlie Preston Mitchell Durante. Eliana Lily Florsheimer. Avril Amé Gauthier. Haley Williams. Brianna Rose Smiley. Mary Josephine Smith. Stella Christine Bauman. Kayla Elise Godinez Castrucci. Taylor Joanne Green. Amanda Rose Gould. Alexa Ann Conti. Lindsay Elizabeth Nicolai. Olivia Grace Coots. Nolan Costello. Chase Hunter Mailer. Charles McCormick Boyle. Ryan Larkin. Katrina Emanuel. Elena Ciara DeRosa. Julia Bean Donovan. Chloe Elizabeth Caldwell. Ginger Ann Bernales. Dylan Scott Glover. Annie Elizabeth Zames. Adrian Asner Self. Sukman Kaur Sahota. Cassandra Louisa Chan. John Shelton. Victor Amilcar Garcia. Isabella Grace Sandoval. Summer Rose McAllister. Ryan Joseph Castle. Iman Mustafa. Adam Mejdi Khatib. Sean Philippe Oriotis. Jonathan Aurigi. Sophia Belize Caligiuri. Ariel Kristen Ortega Lee. Domenica Amiri. Abigail Marie Willoughby. Sarah Fleur Garcia. Daniel Gregory Pertel. Oliver Chase Kazanchev. Matthew Gary Cunningham. Nicholas Anders Solstrom. Griffin Robert Dooley. Brian Lewis Rovetto. Quincy Compton Cartmel. Ashley Arizaga. Sophia Bella Greenberg. Jamila Abdella Salih. Janie Bamis. Sarah Tongamani. Amy Lane Shea Morena. Amber Wang. Piper Dawn Gordon. Meg Harriet Jernigan. Francesca Yukina Stover. Maya Elias Najjar. Adam Andrade. Zachary Collins. Lillian Marie Ryan. Amia Poliana Sosa Ignacio. Ryan Logan. Harry Ryan Podell. Dante Alfredo Cimarusti. Nathan Emmanuel Vicente. Karmjot Singh Upal. Deirdre Ann Marie Burley. Lindsay May Chan. Emma Miyoko Sharman. Angelina Eep. Bronwyn Skylar Buakong. Lynn Michael Encio Sasson. Eliza K. Potts. Carla Isabel Quesada. Colin Patrick Keefe. Cole Robert Sterling. And now, Master of Science, Cade Austin Jordan. Mura Khalid Alakil. Bailey Crummett. Montre Nikki Sarabian. Nika Nagarhand. Shreya Chagan. Meryl Elizabeth Busek.
At Chapman, we know that inspiration can come from everywhere. It comes from the countless professors you meet whose teaching and research transcend disciplinary boundaries and push the limits of knowledge and innovation. It comes from exceptional students who are national champions, model UN finalists, film festival winners, advocates, artists, scientists, creators, and classmates who expand your thinking as you introduce new ideas to theirs. It comes from a breathtaking performance, working through a group project, that one-on-one time with a professor who took the time to help you get it. It comes from meeting people with entirely different experiences and perspectives, and forging connections that challenge how you see the world. It comes from your history, your family, your community, your curiosity, and your dreams. At Chapman, inspiration thrives in a campus community that pulses with indescribable energy and an intellectual, creative, and social vibrance. A community that embraces you in a feeling of belonging while giving you the inspiration you need to do more. An academic community that brings a personalized approach to learning, focused on pushing your limits while surrounding you with the support you need to take risks, knowing that if you fall, we've got you. All while connecting you to a worldwide network of Chapman family members eager to welcome you in so you can shatter conventions and rise to the challenges of a changing world. We call it the Chapman Experience. And in that experience, you'll find what drives you forward. Because here, you'll be immersed in the joy that comes with discovery and the thrill of your curiosity driving your experience. Here you'll be challenged not to repeat what's known, but to define what can be. For the world, for your community, for yourself. Driven by curiosity. Inspired by Chapman.
It's me again. In closing, the School of Communication faculty and I wish to recognize that our families are our first teachers. So to family members, it has really been a profound privilege to be able to join in teaching your loved ones, and we thank you for your support and for helping us get to know and work with these very fine people. Right now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to invite all the graduates to stand and say thank you to all of your family that's helped make this possible for all of you. With that, we close with me saying, congratulations, graduates.
This concludes the commencement exercise at Chapman University. Please remain in your seats until the Grand Marshal, platform party, faculty, and students have exited the field. Thank you.
Thank you.